Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mondune's Mythos and Mechanica. I know I'm probably misspelling that, but it's okay. Or mispronouncing. Yeah, that's the word. Excuse me a minute. Got a bit of a cough today. Welcome back. Yeah, where am I? I'm on top of my house. As you can see, I have a tower because I've built onto the house. And I went ahead and did that because we want to do some fun stuff. And we don't want to, see, we got a room here. We don't want to spend a lot of time building this thing. It's pretty standard. Just a standard tower. And I built this extension off because I'm going to need some more stuff over here. Some of the non-automated things that we will need to use. Made a few changes. While I was doing, added a few more botany pots just to get a bunch of kelp and potatoes and stuff. These are for the, this is going to be for the MineColonies when we get that started. Also put some stuff in here, just kind of fill it out a little bit. This is just a pot with a withered rose in it. That's pretty cool how that does that. I also took the kitchen out from that house down there and put it in here because there's not much to the kitchen. So rather than, let me put this back a bit because it's getting a bit loud here. Okay. Rather than have to go back and forth to that house, I just put a smoker in here, a couple of put these up here. I've got all my foods up here and my bed and everything and some green carpet I found, just so that we have it all up here. I didn't do anything to the create stuff here. Put a bed down here and a clock because sometimes you just need to sleep and I don't want to have to go all the way back because I'm lazy. All right, so as you can see, I put some signs up here and I went ahead and made all the things, hopefully all the things that we're going to need for the various farms. The cobbleworks, which is going to make all kinds of things. The crop farm, the tree farm, general create, that's just all your basic stuff. The windmill, stuff for MineColonies. Went ahead and made one of each. Haven't decided what I want to do yet. Put some beds I found in here and some food. Create logistics for when we do that. All the frames I put in here. Music disc, miscellaneous, tools and armory, just trying to get it, you know, I don't have these filled yet because I'm not doing them. Tom's storage, because one of the things I had to do, and I kind of fix this up a little bit, put in a couple things I found, and just I've got this backpack that I've upgraded and put some upgrades in. And we got the toms here, and one of the things I did, I'm gonna go into the back here, is that underneath here, and it goes this way, I put in more toms things, and I put in a basic inventory hopper. I think I'm gonna need to grab this and see if this will, oh, no, let's see. How do you do that? I'll have to figure that out. What is going on with my, hang on. All right, there we go. I'm back. Just had to fix my game a little bit. It was doing something. I want to get this so it, you know, I'll just put some stuff on the side here. That'll be fine. But anyway, I put a basic inventory hopper, and that's going into, from the barrel, because when we do our farms, we're going to have everything go into a barrel and then it's going to go into the hopper into our system. So we're going to have everything into our main system, and eventually I'm going to make the wireless thing, but not right now. This is going to be obviously for our farms, and I've got to think of where I want to put the cobbleworks, because it's going to be fairly good size, because it's going to have belts and things going everywhere. What's worth to be? Okay. Got my cows and sheep up here, and I also went, when I was looking for some iron, I went up on that mountain, and if you can look, you'll see some little yellow dots, and all over that mountain are all the bees from down there. They spawn in down there and they move up over there. I don't know what's up with that, but anyway, while I was gallivanting around, I found a couple chickens, Let's see what we got here. Some eggs. And this is a little chicken coop that, or not a coop, it's just a place that I make for the chickens. And basically, I put the fence around the outside to keep other animals from killing them, and I put this fence in here, and they can't get in, they can't get out. And if you have lower here, and then you have a block here, you can jump. Most of the time, you can jump to the fence, then you can get out, but they cannot. So it kind of keeps them safe. Got this is a mega torch to keep, you know, bad guys out. Got my cows, my sheep, and I got lots of sheep because I needed to get lots of wool to make our our windmill. See these, yep, there's my eggs. Okay, and I got my scaffolding here. We're gonna go down in here and we're gonna grab the stuff for the windmill. And I made a bunch of stuff. Get the gearboxes, case chain drive, and those. I want to get the levers. What else do I need? Like I said, I made a lot of stuff because we're going to need a lot of stuff. Okay, lots of gearboxes. I had to make a bunch of this stuff because I had to make other stuff. Not going to need that extra drawer controller. Not going to need all that stuff. Sequence gear shift, that's for some of the stuff in there. Stressometer. I've also got one on our thing up there. All right. Now, right now, I'm just going to build your basic windmill to get it going, so that we can get our farms going. Eventually, I'm going to make it into a nice little windmill type thing. And let's see, put that there. Let's get our, oh, we forgot some stuff. That's okay. These bees are crazy. I mean, I've got a snapshot somewhere of just hundreds of bees all over that mountain. Let's see if I got any. Let's go over here. I'm just going to go back and forth here. General, I'm going to need, okay, all that stuff's in here. At create, I'm going to need some of these probably, and some of that maybe. Let's see, let's get some casings. I'm going to make a lot of stuff in order to get all that stuff made. Took a long time, got it done. And like I said, I got this extension built with the tower. I thought that would be kind of neat. Anything I build onto this will go that way. This is going to start our create, and then we're going to go into our MineColonies going over that way. All right, let's get our, I'm going to need those. Okay. 4. Let me take these down. Why can't I? There we go. That was weird. All right, I want to move these over one. Okay. And I'm just going to make a basic one that I usually make. Let's see, I need my windmill bearing. Just to get it started. And we may change it around later or not, I don't know. Let's see, I like to use the sails because they don't need any glue. And that glue can get kind of weird. So let's get some sails. Let's see. Over here. No, not that. All right, how about here? Oh, we need to go sleep. We're still doing all our house hunting stuff and all that stuff, so it's been a little crazy. We're moving right along though, and we're hoping to get some stuff done fairly quickly. And so I can get back to recording on a regular scale. Oh, I found these in this structure in the nether when I was looking for some supplies. I didn't go too far in, and I just grabbed these two because they're cool, because the structure's kind of difficult to play with. So we're not going to play with that right now. So right now I'm going to do that. Oh, no. Can be a little tricky. There we go. Like I said, this isn't going to be really fantastic or, exciting, because I just want to get some power going. Okay, so we're going to do this. And, oh, where's my, need another set here. Like that, and like that. Okay, now let's make this 11 high, and then I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get this built, and then we'll come back so that you can see it built. And we don't want to waste a lot of time with, you know, stuff you've probably seen before. So give me a second. I'll be back as soon as I get this thing built up. All right, thanks. Alrighty, we are back, and as you can see, I have it built. I'm not going to color it right now. Like I said, we'll deal with that later, but let's go ahead and pick these up so I don't lose them. I lost them somewhere. All right, let's get her started. There we go, a strong breeze. We've got the whole thing going. So we've got the full 8192 stress units. Absolutely lovely. I take that off, put these out of my way, and grab our stressometer. Put it there, so it's going to tell us how much we're using. It's a lovely thing to have. I'm going to put these here. Now, these bees. I think the first thing I want to set up is our tree farm. I like to get that going because we're going to need the wood and stuff. So let's go down here and get the tree farm items. Let's get some of these. I don't know what else we're going to need, but I'm going to go ahead and grab. We're going to need those. We're going to need that. Not going to need the gear shift. Let's get some brass funnels, 2 of those, or did we get those already? I think we got those already. Yeah, we only need 2 of them. Okay, yeah, we got those. We don't need a clutch. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Oh, we're still doing good on time. And what I'm going to do out here to start off is we got some barrels. I'm just going to set a barrel up right about here, and I'm just going to throw everything in here like that. That's create done. What I want to do is I want to get my shovel, and I think I'll put the tree farm here like that. Okay. Let's see, is this where this is, or is this where this is? I think this is where this is. Yeah, I like to put the stuff underground, and that way it doesn't show and it looks a little better and stuff. So we're going to dig all this out and get our tree farm up, and we'll do as much as we can for one day and put this here so I can get out. But I know we won't get to the cobbleworks this time around. But, excuse me, goodness gracious. Let's get some gearboxes. And let's also get the mechanical, where is it? Mechanical bearing. I should have one of these here. Did I not make one? Gearbox. There it is, mechanical bearing. Because that's pretty involved. So I'm gonna go ahead and make half of these into the vertical kind. We'll put one there. We'll put our thing there. We're gonna need to get our, oh, it's in the house. Okay, we'll get that in a minute. Our wrench. So we do put that there. Let's get rid of that. And let's do one of those. And all the way this way. Nope, too far. There we go. Need to be able to get out. Like that and like that. And as you can see, that's going. But we got a problem here. I need... I don't want to have to redo that whole thing. I need to make it go faster. I mean, this is okay for the speed, but I like it a little faster. So let's get our, let's see, do I have these? Yes, let's get one of those and one of those and one of those. And what these adjustable chain drives do is they are going to make it, I'm going to move this too because I need to have some room. I think you put that on the source first. No, not like that. Put that there. And what that's going to do is when we put a thing on here, it's going to speed this one up. So that's good. So what I want to do is I'm going to jump over here and I'll see if I can get two more. So one of those, one of those, and one of those. And you can do it the opposite way too. You can slow things down as well. So let's put that out of the way and grab this like that. We're going to sleep again because for some reason we're using up a lot of time. Yeah, I don't want to go over too much, so we'll do as much as we can in one session, and then we'll do some more. Today I've got a lot going on, so I can only do one video, but hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to do a couple of more, and we'll get everything built so that we can get some resources going, which is really going to help us in our thing for, let's see, put that there. All right, so you see that's going a lot faster. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and put this on here since it's an inline thing. There we go. And that's going to show we're not using a whole lot of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in. After we do this, which may take up the whole thing, hang on just a second. I have got to check on something in my real life. I've got a shipped order out, so I'm going to see where we are. No, nobody's picked it up yet, so okay. Yeah, I don't have a problem with sharing that with you. I like this, and I like to just clear these out so that we don't get trees growing there, and I don't like trees going there. So gearboxes we're now gonna need, we're not gonna, I keep hitting buttons. We're now gonna need our glue. Interesting texture there. Let's grab our saws. And we're going to need our deployers. Where's our deployers? There they are. And those, and those. We're not going to need all those, but that's okay. Going to need some belts. Let's grab those in case we need them. I'm going to grab those as well. Those. And hopefully that's all we need at the moment. Did we bring our doesn't look like, let me see if they're in here. We need our linear chassis. There they are. We need those first. I like the use of linear chassis. This is the way I learned how to make this. And what I'm going to do is, as I want this to go this way, this is going to be for the saws. And I'm going to put one there and one there. And this is, excuse me, B. That's going to be for our, there's my things, I need those. That is going to be for our deployers. So what I want to do here is come up here, and I'm going to put this in my offhand. Hopefully this will work. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. All right, I'm going to put, yeah, I'm going to put this here. Get down. Get my funky things that I can never remember the names of, the portable whatever they are. Put that there. All right, I'm gonna get this out of my offhand for right now. I gotta go get some, yeah, what are they called? I came in here for some, oh, I need this. Yeah, because I need to turn that thing around. So we're gonna put that there. Did I bring my chutes? hope I brought my chutes. If not, I gotta go get my chutes. No chutes. Shoot, no chutes. Alright, gonna go down here and get our chutes. It should be in here. They are. Let's grab those. I tried to get everything, you know, sorted out so that we didn't have to do too much, but let's see. We're gonna go to here, and this is glued on, and we're gonna turn that around so it's going this way. What I want to do is just grab a couple of things of dirt and put two. You can put one or two, doesn't matter. And then get this one, put that there, and it's going in the right direction, and then get rid of these. Whoop. There. And those will connect when it's ready to connect. So all I want to do here is we're going to need, for now I'm just going to put that there, but eventually we're going to change that out. Put our chutes here, and I like to do that. I just like it. All right, we need a belt. Oh, and I did, just so you know, I verified that if you get those little jellyfish and you, you know, you just go in the water and you smack them with your sword or whatever, and you collect the jellyfish, put them in cook them in a furnace, you will get slime. So that's a good way to get slime. All right, need to also, let's see, can I get to the thing here? There it is. Let me get into that real quick. What I'm gonna want to do, it's been a hot minute since I've made these things. I'm gonna put that there so I can get stuff here. And I'm gonna do that and up, and we need a vertical gearbox. Vertical, there they are. Like that. And what that's gonna do is it's going, oh, it's going, so we know what direction it's going in. Fortunately, I don't have the saws on it, so it's going around that way, so, because the saws will get you. So it's going in a counterclockwise direction. All right, that's not gonna work. So what I'm gonna have to do is put two here so it's going that way. Good. So we're gonna put this like this, put this back in here, grab our saws and our deployers. Since it's going this way, we want the saws to go here. I hope these bees don't get themselves locked into it. Okay, we'll just put that like that, take that out. Let's see, like that. And like that. And I'm gonna have to get my scaffolding to get up here to change. What are you doing? All right, wrong way. All right, well, let's put that like that, and then we can do that, and that, that, and that. Lovely. Okay, perfect. That's what we need. And I hope I got them glued on properly, because sometimes I don't, and it just doesn't look right. So it's going to go around this way, I think. I think that's the way it was going. But what we need first is we need some saplings, and we're just going to do oak right now. I haven't picked which thing I'm going to do for MineColonies yet. But we're going to need lots of wood, and there are different ways of doing it. So we get all the oak saplings out of here. And let's see, since I have 3 deployers, I want to separate them out into 3s. And we're also going to make this here, put these in the filters, and we'll put that stack there. That stack there, and that stack there. And that's all I have right now, because I haven't really chopped that much wood, or, you know, I may have used them. But anyway, this is ready to go, except for this. This I like to have on only place when anchor destroyed, because otherwise it's going to damage everything. So let's go ahead and start this and get out of the way. As you can see, it is going to do stuff. And what I'm going to do is we'll just stick a linear chassis there for now and put that there, and we'll get our These do flotchies. We only need one here, and we'll put that there. And that's going to take everything out of here, put it on the belt, put it in here. Eventually, it's going to go over to that. But right now, it's just going to go, whoops, we don't want to do that, or everything will come out. I like these better than the other ones because the other ones don't do as well. So we're going to have to wait until it grows some trees. I'm just going to go ahead and throw all this stuff in here for now. All right, that's probably all we're going to have time for today. I would like to do a crop farm, even though I've got some stuff over there, but I do... What was that? Is that a bee? What happened? Okay. Do want to... Oh, there's one. So see, it's going to put it in here. It's going to drop down here, right? No? Oh, I know what I need to do. Oh no, it's putting it in there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, it's working. But it's not going to hold it all. So what we're going to have to do is get it into our system. Because that barrel is pretty small. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep. We're going to do a crop farm. And that's pretty simple. And then we're going to work on the... And that might be a big, a longer episode because... putting together and complete cobbleworks, not just a cobble gen, but a cobbleworks that makes cobble, makes stone, makes clay, makes flint, makes sand, makes gravel, glass, and iron nuggets. And it's a lot of fun to put together. So, yeah, that's going good. And I'll put a wall around it so we don't walk into it. Yeah, there we go. It's going. So what I'll probably do is go ahead and... bring this out here, but we are out of time because we're already at 30-minute mark, and that's, you know, although, no, wait a minute, you know what, because we had a couple things that I had to stop, so let me go ahead and do this real quick. It's not that big of a deal. Let me grab, what do we got? Let me grab the encased chain drive, because I was just thinking, good, easy for me to say, good to make things go in the same direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put this here. And just going to cross our thing, but that's okay. We can, what is that? All right, we're going to put this here and this here. Whoop, no. We can like build a little bridge or something later, but all right, so we're going to put that there, there. And we'll get into the logistics, and that's where it really gets fun. So let me get my encased chain drives. Go ahead and put those like that. Grab one of these. I don't want to do that yet because that's going to make it do funky things. So let's see, we're going to need... one of these. Whoa. I didn't want to get all that yet. All right, let's grab these. Let's put this here. And then we'll put one of these here. And grab a regular one and put it there, and you see that's going to put it there. So now we can put one of these on here, and we can make it one long thing too. It doesn't have to do anything. So it's going to put it in here. As you can see, it's going to go around here, going to go in here into the barrel, and then you see it's disappearing. It's going through the tubes into our system. Now we're going to have to put void upgrades on the things and everything because otherwise we're going to have a mess. So let me go ahead and put all this stuff away. We'll just put it all in there for now. I hope the bees don't get in there. They won't like it. So it'll put stuff in here, and then it'll put it over there. Now, it will get stuck if there's something that comes from that doesn't go in our system, but we'll fix it. And all of our farms will go here. And like I said, I'm going to have to reroute this, this thing here, probably over there. but I'll do that off camera because, well, like I said, we're about out of time. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate you being here. And this is where the fun begins. Like I said, we got a windmill and we've got a tree farm, just a small tree farm, but it will, trust me, it will get pretty prolific. We have some baked potato here. And then we will work on our other stuff later, next time, and go from there. So thank you for watching again. Bye.